LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life.
The busy Major League Soccer summer rolls on in the Western Conference. Live from Dignity Health Sports Park in Garcia, California, it's the LA Galaxy hosting Colorado Rapids tonight on Galaxy Radio. Hey listeners, great to have you along for a big one right here out west. Once again, I'm Christian Miles, and the LA Galaxy really feeling confident about themselves and a chance to move into first place. Confidence because they are in very good form. A very impressive run of results as of late has seen them go 4 games unbeaten with 3 wins and a draw in that run. The best 4-game stretch in Major League Soccer of any team in the league except the New England Revolution. What's more important is the manner in which they're getting these results. They're finding a different way to win, grinding out these big games, grinding out the points, taking 10 points from a possible 12 on offer after victories against the Portland Timbers, Real Salt Lake, and the most recent of which on Saturday evening away to Minnesota United FC. That's coupled with a 1-1 draw 9 days ago against the Vancouver Whitecaps, has LA all the way up to the 3rd position in the Western Conference on 35 points, just 1 point adrift of the Seattle Sounders and just 2 points off of the conference leaders Sporting Kansas City. Greg Vanney very confident about his team right now, feeling very good, said, hey, from a mentality standpoint, that win away to Minnesota United gave a chance for us to rest some of these veteran players, but most importantly, give time to the young guys to bring them through. It gives us confidence, but most importantly, it creates competition from within the group, and that was self-evident in that huge performance from Jonathan Klinsmann, who came into goal for Jonathan Bond for the first time in 2021, and whoa, did he put on a great campaign. 7 saves, a clean sheet, the 4th for LA this season, their 2nd in 3 games. And that's indicative of a defense that's starting to tighten up here, as the Galaxy have been letting in a lot of goals up until the last 3 or 4 games. So a positive sign here for Greg Vanney. What about the Colorado Rapids? Well, it's a team that comes in the 4th position, 4 points below the Galaxy on 31 points. They can't overtake them tonight, but they do have 2 big games in hand and are coming off a pretty good unbeaten run themselves. We'll talk about that and more, plus a look ahead and the Modelo starting 11s. The pregame show rolls on. It's LA and Colorado tonight on Galaxy Radio.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Celebrate an all-thrill summer with your LA Galaxy family and San Manuel Casino. Join us every Thursday in July for a chance to win a 2021 Porsche Cayman or up to $100,000 in cash every hour from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. Plus, we're giving away additional free play prizes with our late-night bonus drawing at 10 p.m. Earn entries all month long by using your Club Serrano card, and you could drive away in a brand new ride or a pocket full of cash. It's an all-thrill summer only at San Manuel. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
Tonight, Wingstop is upping the flavor of your cruise night in with Wingstop's Big Night In Bundle. 25 boneless wings, your choice of 3 craveable flavors, and 3 delicious dips, all for just $16.99. Order tonight at wingstop.com at participating locations. Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy.
And we welcome you back to Galaxy Radio tonight. The Galaxy in a rare Tuesday fixture at home to the Colorado Rapids. The first of 2 meetings this season. We are about 18 minutes away from kickoff. This is the pregame show, and I'm Christian Miles. And let's talk about the Colorado Rapids, shall we? Robin Fraser quietly going about his business without a lot of big-name superstars, but making a lot of noise in the Western Conference. The Jamaican-born head coach has his team on a 3-game unbeaten run. They've taken 2 wins and have only lost once in their last 8 games. They're coming off a big win away from home on Saturday evening, putting 3 past the Houston Dynamo in Texas. Goals from Lalas Abubakar as well as Michael Barrios and Brian Galvan off the bench, steering the Rapids to their 9th win of the season. 9 wins, 4 defeats, and 4 draws is where they find themselves, just below the LA Galaxy in the table. It's a team that's really carved out a lot of its attacking success as well from set pieces. They've scored 5 times from corner kicks, and that is amongst the best in Major League Soccer, but it's also at the back where they are very well balanced, very well organized. It's a team that adapts well, says LA head coach Greg Vanney. They can play in a 3, they can play in a 4, and they've only allowed 17 goals, but perhaps most importantly is this stat. They have 8 shutouts, which is tied for best in Major League Soccer alongside Nashville. So they are hard to break down. They are hard to breach. And the Galaxy do have a tall task tonight, especially with Chicharito out, missing out on the action for the 10th consecutive time with a right calf injury. We'll talk about that here in a moment, but this is a Colorado team still trying to recover after the loss of fullback Sam Vines, who was transferred a few weeks ago to Royal Antwerp of Belgium. And that has caused a bit of a tactical rethink here, especially at the back for Robin Fraser. He's brought in the likes of Austin Trusty, and they can play in a 4 or they can play in a 3. They will be playing in a 3 tonight, a 3-4-3, with a few big changes as squad rotation, very much the order of the day for the Colorado team, like the LA Galaxy, in the middle of that glut of summer fixtures. For the Galaxy, this will be the second of 3 games in 6 days. For Colorado, it will be the second of 3 games in the space of 7 days. So indeed, trying to give rest some vital contributor are going to be, of course, of the essence. We shall see. All right, it's time for us to take another quick break. When we return, we'll talk about that 3-4-3. We'll see the changes in store for the LA Galaxy, who's in and who's out. The pregame show rolls on here on Galaxy Radio tonight. It's LA and Colorado. Stay with us.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Celebrate an all-thrill summer with your LA Galaxy family and San Manuel Casino. Join us every Thursday in July for a chance to win a 2021 Porsche Cayman or up to $100,000 in cash every hour from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. Plus, we're giving away additional free play prizes with our late-night bonus drawing at 10 p.m. Earn entries all month long by using your Club Serrano card, and you could drive away in a brand new ride or a pocket full of cash. It's an all-thrill summer only at San Manuel. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
Tonight, Wingstop is upping the flavor of your cruise night in with Wingstop's Big Night In Bundle. 25 boneless wings, your choice of 3 craveable flavors, and 3 delicious dips, all for just $16.99. Order tonight at wingstop.com at participating locations. Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy.
Countdown to kickoff continues here at Carson at the Dignity Hill Sports Park as the LA Galaxy get set to lock horns with their Western Conference rivals, the Colorado Rapids. This, of course, a meeting of 2 old friends who become new enemies this evening, and LA Galaxy head coach Greg Vanney as well as Colorado boss Robin Fraser. In fact, this is a friendship that dates back to 1996 when both of these two played for the LA Galaxy in the inception season in 1996 all the way through Fraser's last season in the year 2000. A few MLS Cup trips as well. Finalists in 1996 and 1999. And Greg Vanney, the LA boss, saying he's got a lot of respect for his old friend. We know each other well, but the question is tonight, how do we create that uncertainty? Robin Fraser, in Vanney's estimation, is one of the more cerebral and more intelligent managers in this league. It is starting to reveal itself. He got his team within playoff contention late in 2019, nearly, and then followed that up with a pretty good campaign in 2020, finishing 5th in the Western Conference. Now they're looking to take that next step and do just one better and make some more waves here in the Western Conference. But right now it's time to take a look at the starting lineups, brought to you by Modelo, setting the gold standard for authentic Mexican beer since 1925. Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. We will begin with Greg Vanney in the LA Galaxy, and they're going to make 3 changes from the team that won away to Minnesota on Saturday evening. Jonathan Bond comes back into goal despite a magnificent performance from Jonathan Klinsmann, who made 7 wonderful athletic saves in their 4th shutout of the season. In front of him will be Julian Araujo, Sega Koulibaly, and Derek Williams, along with the new Finn, Nico Hamalainen, who makes his 2nd consecutive start as Jorge Villafana is out with injury. It's going to be a 4-3-3 of sorts tonight with Ryan Raveloson, the Madagascar-raised man who was brought up in Reunion, a French island in the Indian Ocean. He operates as that number 6, giving more creative license to Jonathan Dos Santos, the designated player, as well as Sebastian Lletget, who comes back following the sudden death of his sister last week. He did not travel with the team in Minnesota on Saturday. And it's a 3-pronged attack. Victor Vasquez coming into the fold right now. He's one of those 3 changes. Dejan Jovalic, the newly signed Serbian forward, gets his 2nd consecutive start, trying to fill those big shoes left by Chicharito Hernandez, who misses out for the 10th consecutive time. And on the left, a bit of a strange one tonight. We expected to see Kevin Cabral, who's been on target once in each of the last 2 games. He's a late scratch, so his countryman Samuel Grandsir will keep his spot on the left-hand side. Grandsir, of course, scoring his only goal of the campaign at the end of last month against the Portland Timbers. So that's the setup tonight for Greg Vanney and the Galaxy. And what about his counterpart, Robin Fraser? Well, they're going to tweak their shape. As I mentioned, a 3-4-3. Keegan Rosenberry at that right wing back, just in front of goalkeeper William Yarbrough. A 3 center back setup with Lalas Abubakar, the big, strong Ghanaian, alongside the Scot Danny Wilson, who will be in the center of that back three. And Austin Trusty getting a nice run out here since the departure of Sam Vines to Europe. At the left wing back role is a bit of a strange one here and a new experiment with Brian Galvan, the Argentine under-20, shoring things up on the left. That will bring Colin Warner into midfield. One of 3 changes for Robin Fraser from that 1-0 win away to the Houston Dynamo. He'll drop in alongside Jack Price. That will push Mark Anthony Kaye up high on the left-hand side of a 3-pronged attack as Henri Shinyashiki will go to the bench. Kaye, of course, making his 3rd appearance following his trade from LAFC on July 27. Jonathan Lewis, one of those changes. He comes in for Diego Rubio. Normally a winger, he'll be starting as a number 9 for the first time in his career. The U.S. men's national team here now in his 3rd season, but just 1 goal in 11 appearances this season. And, of course, a change of roles tonight with Warner coming into the team in a defensive role. That means Cole Bassett, who has really been making waves in Major League Soccer, well, he'll get a chance to play up just a little bit higher as Michael Barrios will drop to the bench. And it features, of course, Dominic Baji, Nicholas Mesquita, as well as Yunus Namli, among others. So a rotated team here for Robin Fraser as they get set for the second of 3 games in 8 days. Remember, they have a tough task waiting for them on Saturday evening as they get set for a home clash against Real Salt Lake in the Rocky Mountain Cup, and an even tighter turnaround for the LA Galaxy as they get set for a home clash on Friday evening against the San Jose Earthquakes. It's that time of year, folks. The games come fast and furious, but Greg Vanney knows that he's got a very well-coached Colorado team on his hands, and I'm watching the 2 head coaches and old friends exchange salutations. Vanney went on to say this about the Colorado Rapids. They are a very good team that has no superstars. They kind of have similar ideas that we have. They are adaptable. They can rotate well. They can play in a 3-4-3 like we'll see tonight, or 4-3-3, or a 3-5-2. It's a team that doesn't make a lot of mistakes. They adjust well, but it's a mobile, strong midfield that is very good on the ball, something that could cause the Galaxy some problems in this one. All right, we're just about set for kickoff. We're going to step aside one more time, but when we return, it's the first half. It's LA and Colorado right here tonight on Galaxy Radio.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. and they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year. Powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Celebrate an all-thrill summer with your LA Galaxy family and San Manuel Casino. Join us every Thursday in July for a chance to win a 2021 Porsche Cayman or up to $100,000 in cash every hour from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. Plus, we're giving away additional free play prizes with our late-night bonus drawing at 10 p.m. Earn entries all month long by using your Club Serrano card, and you could drive away in a brand-new ride or a pocket full of cash. It's an all-thrill summer only at San Manuel. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
Tonight, Wingstop is upping the flavor of your cruise night in with Wingstop's Big Night In Bundle. 25 boneless wings, your choice of 3 craveable flavors, and 3 delicious dips, all for just $16.99. Order tonight at wingstop.com at participating locations. Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
And welcome back to Carson, California, wherever you may be. This is Galaxy Radio. We come at you on match day 20 for the Los Angeles Galaxy. Just match day 18 for the Colorado Rapids, who do have 2 games in hand, but a key Western Conference till tonight. It's 3rd against 4th in the West, and a chance for Los Angeles, the hosts, to take the top spot and leapfrog the likes of Seattle and Sporting Kansas City. But beating this team has proven to be no easy feat in the past for this LA Galaxy team. They haven't done so going all the way back to 2017. It's been a run of games that has seen them lose for the last 2 times here in Carson. Back in September, Colorado with goals from Cole Bassett, Jonathan Lewis, both of whom, by the way, are in the first team and in the first 11 tonight. And then back in 2019, it was a goal from Andrei Shinyashiki, 8 minutes from time, steering Colorado to a 1-0 triumph. All in all, the Galaxy have not beaten their adversaries from Colorado in 5 games. And, of course, losing 4 of those to go with 1 draw. So trying to break the duck, and a recent run of form against their Western Conference adversaries is foremost on the agenda. But a big agenda tonight for Greg Vanney and the Galaxy, trying to inch their way up against a team that he knows very well and a head coach that he knows very well. In fact, Greg Vanney in Colorado, head coach Robin Frazier, go all the way back to 1996 when they played here. As I mentioned, they actually used to coach in Santa Anita out here in Southern California for a local girls team. That's how deep those ties run. There will be no surprises as these two look to outwit each other for the first time in 2021. One of the big stories, as it was on Saturday, is a change in goalkeeper as Jonathan Bond, the talented Englishman, is back into the nets, replacing Jonathan Klinsmann, who had a very impressive 2021 debut with a superb 7-save performance in Minnesota in that 1-0 win for the Galaxy, their 4th clean sheet and their 2nd in the last 3 games. And it will be Colorado kicking us off. They will be heading from left to right to the east end here as the smoke clears from the kickoff fireworks. The Galaxy in their home white, and we are just about set for a big tilt here in the West. Referee tonight, Silvio Petrescu, with a check of the watch. And we are underway. Colorado starts us off there in their maroon and blues, or burgundy and light blue. And they will begin in possession, as I mentioned, in a 3-4-3. A bit of a change from the setup when they played 4 at the back away to Houston on Saturday evening. In the middle is the Scot, Danny Wilson, a former Rangers youth product. And a high pressure right now on Lala Abubakar, exiting on the right-hand side to Keegan Rosenberry, who hits it first time, but only as far as Thomas Raveloson, the Malagasy international, who operates just in front of that back 4 as the number 6 once again. He has been an absolute revelation this season, folks, I can tell you. Raveloson now making his 10th consecutive start since coming over from French football and Ligue 2 champions Troyes. Long hopeful ball down this left-hand side, and it's headed out by Wilson, and it will be a Galaxy throw right in front of the Colorado bench for the newest man on the scene, Nico Hamalainen, the Finnish American who made his debut in a 90-minute shift on Saturday night. Barely had time to sit down and have dinner with his team. In fact, didn't have a chance to have a meal, and introduced himself to most of his new teammates on the pitch in Minnesota on Saturday night. So a chance to acquaint themselves with the cozy confines of Dignity Health Sports Park as Colorado find themselves in possession. Jonathan Lewis, though, as it's played forward in the offside position. A 24-year-old just mistiming his run slightly, and it'll be a free kick here for LA. Happy to have you along. Big game and a huge night for Los Angeles. Still without the likes of Chicharito Hernandez, who misses out for the 10th consecutive game. And of course, Jorge Villafaña, who's nursing a bone bruise. He is training, but will not feature for the 2nd consecutive time this evening. Right inside, and Jonathan Dos Santos dropping into his own half, supported by the Irishman, Derek Williams, who locates Seba Leggett. One of those 3 changes for Greg Vandy this evening from the team that won in Minnesota on Saturday. The others, of course, seeing Jonathan Dos Santos and Jonathan Bond, as well as Victor Vasquez come in. Dos Santos actually keeping his spot. Vasquez coming in. Efrain Alvarez drops out. Colorado able to get it back. Abubakar, the Ghanaian, for Colin Warner. He's supported well in the Colorado half by Andy Wilson. We're seeing some high pressure here from the Galaxy, throwing a little bit of a different wrinkle in that 3-prong setup up top. Greg Vandy going with that 4-3-3. Here's Sega Koulibaly. That growing French legion of players has come in an influx since Vandy was appointed head coach back in December. Vandy, of course, playing a lot of his career overseas in Bastia, in the French Le Championnat, as it was known back in the day. Colorado able to win it back. Here's Warner finding Abubakar with a very distinctive hairdo, I might add, and a formidable defender in his own right. Rosenberry centrally for Warner, who hits it first time, but only as far as the pink-booted Sega Koulibaly, and calmly back for Raveloson, who is operating in a deep-lying cover. Bond able to kick it out. As Koulibaly a little more advanced, and he's fouled. It'll be a free kick for Los Angeles. Just a reminder, folks, sports fans, the Galaxy are proud to welcome you back to Dignity Health Sports Park with full capacity games for the rest of the season. All fans can now purchase single-game tickets to be here for all the exciting matchups by securing single-game tickets for friends and family. Or for more information, you can email ticket plans at lagalaxy.com or just visit lagalaxy.com/tickets today. 5th minute, no goals, just underway. As the smoke finally clears from the opening festivities and the fireworks. Here's Raveloson dropping in between the 2 central defenders. This is something we haven't seen too much of. As he will drop in between Derek Williams and Sega Koulibaly amongst that back 3, pushing, of course, the fullbacks. Hamalainen and Julian Araujo on the right-hand side a little higher. They'll go back to Jonathan Bond on the edge of his own penalty area, finding Sega Koulibaly. The Galaxy dropping into a 3 on the ball right now, not allowing them to commit more numbers to the attack. Here's Derek Williams, who hits the halfway line and inside the Colorado half before dropping it for Raveloson. Here's the Spaniard, Victor Vasquez, ex of the La Masia Academy. He's actually part of that class of '87 with a certain Leo Messi, Gerard Piqué, and others, along with Cesc Fabregas. Love to have seen his reaction following the big news and departure of Leo Messi from Barcelona and signing with Paris Saint-Germain. Raveloson now. Galaxy controlling the tempo in possession early on. Here's Williams on a romp forward. Good support as Leggett checks back. Vasquez will switch the point of attack to the right-hand side, just past the halfway line. For Araujo, locates Raveloson. Williams He has Hamalainen just in front of him. He'll go up and over the top and picking out Leggett, who brings it down well. They want a handball. They won't get it. It slid through. And somehow Leggett got his lines crossed with Dejan Jovalic, the new man on the scene. 22-year-old Serb was signed just a matter of days ago. In fact, 12 days ago to the exact day from Eintracht Frankfurt on a 4.5-year contract. Transfer fee not disclosed by MLS and the Galaxy, but rumored to be in the neighborhood of about $4.5 million. And if that is true, that would make him around the 5th highest signing in LA Galaxy history. Looked very sharp in his debut, dropping into a deeper role. In fact, had an assist in his starting role, setting up that goal for Kevin Cabral shortly before halftime. Galaxy sending it back. This is Williams. Jonathan Dos Santos, who pops it up for Sega Coulibaly, supported well and tied up nicely at the back by Ravelis. High pressure on the keeper, Jonathan Bond, who exits well, but just overhits it for Hamalainen. And the Rapids able to win it back with a throw-in here at the halfway line. 79th meeting between these two. The Galaxy have had the better of it, with 37 wins in the prior 78 contests. Colorado with 29 victories along with 11 draws. And Ravelis once again using his strength and composure just to add a sense of calmness. It's given away for Mark-Anthony Kaye. It may sit up now for Jonathan Lewis, but it's Derek Williams who cleans up at the back for LA. And now it's Leggett trying to get under this pressure and out of a difficult situation. Back to Williams, the former Blackburn Rovers man. And the second ball will drop. And good runs here from Keegan Rosenberry. He sets it up wide on the right. Flag is down just inside the box for Jonathan Lewis, who overcooks his cross for Cole Bassett, who is making a run onto that far post on the left-hand side. But the flag had gone up regardless. No goals between LA and Colorado. Colorado 9 wins, 4 defeats, and 4 draws on 31 points, just 4 adrift of the Galaxy. Just 1 place below LA in the Western Conference standings. Bond exiting for Williams. Galaxy have dictated the flow of this one early on. Williams once again in tandem with Sega Coulibaly, and those two have had a real good run out as of late. Their 5th consecutive game starting together as the central defensive partnership. And here is Coulibaly on a scamper forward, supported by Araujo, who has been rumored to have declared his international allegiance to Mexico, but nothing has been made official just yet. Julian, of course, featuring at the youth level for the United States as well. Here's Samuel Grandsir on the right-hand side for Araujo, playing a little more advanced. Araujo's growth has been exponential this young season. He's been excellent, garnering some interest from clubs overseas. Ravelis. Colorado content to absorb. Very sound defensive team, but it's cheaply given away by Vasquez. A big mistake, playing it up for Bassett, who locates Lewis. He's got a lot of white in front of him and breaks his stride. A little nudge from behind. And Silvio Petrescu had a great look at it. That's going to go out of play, and it will be a corner kick. Just a nudge from behind as Lewis had beaten Ravelis for pace. Jonathan Lewis getting up and smiling, thought that he might have had grounds in case for a penalty. Yes, there's contact, but not every bit of contact results in a penalty. You have to say good officiating by the referee to let that one go. So first corner of the evening will go to the Rapids. Look forward to this one on the near side. It's going to be checked right now, so they're going to call this one back, and Petrescu is going to go up and take a look at the monitor here. So after conferring with the VAR Timothy Ford and his assistant Frank Anderson. Silvio Petrescu will want to have a look at this one. It has to be clear and obvious, as no penalty was awarded initially by Petrescu. And my, what a turn of events this would be. On the 11th minute, it was Lewis who just dropped his shoulder in a burst of pace that got past Ravelis, who came in from behind. And quite honestly, we've seen him given for less and more. He didn't win the ball, but that's not the sole criteria for a penalty. He did impede the progress, however, of Jonathan Lewis, and will be well within his grounds and rights to award the penalty kick, as we still await the decision. And anxious eyes looking at Petrescu, who's pointed to the spot. He's given the penalty, so controversy raining down. Petrescu conferring with the VAR, who's awarded the penalty kick. And the Galaxy find themselves in hot water. A gift for the Rapids. So Jonathan Bond, who has faced 2 penalties this season and has seen them both converted. Diego Valeri on the 22nd of May and Gonzalo Higuain on opening day, putting him past the English keeper. Now it's up to Jonathan Lewis, who steps to the spot on minute 13. The American against the Englishman. It is Lewis, and it's 1-0 to the Rapids. And a hush washes over Dignity Health Sports Park. Cleanly taken with the utmost power from the young American international, now in his 3rd season. And the Galaxy undone by a defensive miscue. They had Jonathan Lewis penalty kick after Ryan Ravelis and brought down the Colorado striker. He sent it right up the center and roofed it, did Lewis. Make no bones about it. Pure power from the Colorado frontman. And now the Galaxy trying to dig themselves out of a hole. The Galaxy with only 1 win in 6 games in which they've conceded first. So it doesn't bode well, and not the start that they wanted. Start's so important. The Galaxy looking for a swift response. Sebastian Lletget locates Nico Hamalainen on the left-hand side. Vasquez on the edge of the box, bearing down, and it's dispatched by Colorado's Danny Wilson. Retrieved by Derek Williams, and Lletget will switch it over to the far right-hand side, where it's nearly brought down by Grancier, but it's a heavy first touch from the French winger. They'll push it out wide to the left, where Austin Trusty sends it forward before it's intercepted by Julian Araujo. Plays it off the Colorado winger, and we'll get the throw in here. Here's Sebastian Lletget. So a fascinating quarter of an hour. The goal, you could say, coming against the run of play. Galaxy had a real fine start, bossing possession, looked comfortable on the ball. Didn't really carve any chances out. But they will need to do so if they want to take something positive this evening. Their 11th home game. They've emerged victorious in 7 of the previous 10 and have won 3 of their last 4 here in Carson. The latest of which was a 1-0 triumph over Real Salt Lake 13 days ago. That came before a 1-1 draw 9 days ago against the Vancouver Whitecaps. Hopeful ball to the right-hand side. Deep inside the attacking third, but Grancier can't bring it down, and it will be a throw-in for Brian Galvan. Colorado Rapids finishing 5th in the Western Conference on 28 points last season, before eventually losing out in the first round of the playoffs to Minnesota United FC. So interestingly enough, a foul throw from Brian Galvan. Don't see that one every day, do you? Referee's assisted on the far side, catching wind of that rather quickly, so the Galaxy get a break here. Here's Grancier operating on that right. Kind of an inverted presence He dribbles himself into trouble and out of play, so Colorado get it back. The quick throw to Cole Bassett, who releases Lewis on this left-hand side. He's got a lot of white shirts in front of him. Squares it, but too far out in front of Bassett, and it's intercepted by Hamalainen. Can't quite distribute the way he envisioned, and Mark-Anthony Kaye gets it back. It falls for Bassett on the edge of the box, squares it out in front, and Koulibaly shoving Lewis down from behind. And once again, Silvio Petrescu not interested. And this one may be reviewed. It was a blatant shove in the back as Lewis's pace is getting goal-side in his Galaxy defense with frequency. We've seen Petrescu overturn one of his previous decisions. It was a beautiful ball played out as Bassett unmarked, perfectly pushed. And Silvio Petrescu might have another look at this. It was a blatant shove. And certainly, like the first penalty call, well within his grounds and rights to issue a trip to the spot here. Wonder if he will convert. No, the play is waved on. Folks, I have to level with you. The criteria for penalties deeply mystifies this commentator. That looked to be more egregious than the initial challenge. As Lewis's burst of pace got goal sign of Koulibaly, and it was a shove from behind by the Frenchman. A big break, you could say, for LA. You could easily face another trip to the penalty spot for the second time in 7 minutes. They will get it back in possession now, and they need to get their act together. Colorado up a 0-0 thanks to that 11th minute penalty kick strike from Jonathan Lewis. Galaxy operating on the right. Here's Koulibaly dropping it into his own half. Squares it for Jonathan Dos Santos, who's recently returned from international duty with Mexico and the Gold Cup. They'll switch it out wide to the right-hand side for Araujo. It's a compact team in Colorado. They really hold their shape well. Grandsir dropping it back. Koulibaly and all 10 outfield players encamped in the Colorado half for Los Angeles. Vasquez operating on the left, just in front of the Rapids bench. He'll switch it out for Dos Santos, who nudges it forward. Good 1-2. Dos Santos is in. It's Jonathan Dos Santos dribbling his way into the Colorado defense with, I'm afraid, one touch too many. It was a lovely 1-2 at the top of the area with Sammy Grandsir. Galaxy just looking for a little bit better end product right about now. Here's Dos Santos. Dejan Joveljic just dispossessed by the big, strong Danny Wilson. They fail to clear their lines. Joveljic supported by Vasquez. Grandsir drops centrally. Right-hand side for Araujo. Dos Santos tries to one-touch it through on the back heel, and that will summon Yarbrough off his line for the first time this evening. Santos had the run of Grandsir, but couldn't quite execute the way he had envisioned. On the 20th now, and it will be Yarbrough's goal kick. Second ball one in the center of the park by Colorado's Colin Warner, who does all that dirty work. Big, strong, brawny presence wearing the number 32. Here's the Galaxy in trouble again. Once again, it's Lewis getting in behind. Lewis in front of the wide open net, dropped off the goal line. And the referee not interested in the penalty. Lewis just wreaking havoc. Went to ground for the third time already. Got up and fired, but straight to the feet of Julian Araujo, who backtracked. The Galaxy, as they say in the UK, at 6s and 7s right now. Or if you want to put it in more English words, terminology, shambolic. A brilliant first touch from Lewis, who released himself on a lovely through ball. The understanding between Mark-Anthony Kaye and that front line is evident right now. He's proving to be a pretty good acquisition, getting a chance to perhaps play a little higher up and knit those lines together. Here's Koulibaly for the Galaxy, looking for a retort. Joveljic dropping deeper, lovely ball, and the burst on the right. It's Araujo, hits it first time. The referee blowing his whistle away from the ball as he sees a foul from Dejan Joveljic, bringing down Jack Price on the edge of the box. and awarding the free kick for the Rapids. We're going to see a yellow card dealt to the head coach, Robin Frazier. Don't see this too often. Silva Petrescu quickly over to the Jamaican-born boss. Interesting move from Petrescu, who's one of the more experienced referees in this league. Nevertheless, the free kick stands. Robin Frazier, at one time Greg Vanny's assistant for those years in Toronto, which they had that great run in 2017, some MLS Cup finals as well. And it was Frazier who brought Vanny into MLS as his assistant when Robin was the head coach of Chivas USA back in 2012. Quickly away, and here comes Galvan. Into the attacking third as Bassett is switched over to this left-hand side, walking the tightrope, picked up by Koulibaly. Here is Galvan operating that left wing-back role, no one picking him up, and he makes a run through. Lewis on the edge of the box, has the space, fires, and it's blocked. It will come out of play on this near side for a Colorado throw. 22nd minute, Colorado still leading 1-0. And really, the damage could be a lot worse for LA. Shout for another Colorado penalty. And a goal line clearance from Julian Araujo, keeping the Rapids at bay, who look very good right now. So the Galaxy get up behind Sebastian Lletget, who's absolutely clobbered here at the halfway line, right in front of the fourth official. The Galaxy will recycle it now through Sega Koulibaly. This one has a bit of a derby feel to it, a Clasico. It's tight. I thought it would be a tight game, based on the defensive resilience of this Colorado team, which has really made its bread and butter at the back. And a step on the foot there from Keegan Rosenberry on Victor Vasquez. Referee ordered the free kick to be taken by LA. Hey, soccer fans, the Galaxy is proud to offer all new 2021 community kit. With a nod to the club's historic past, this jersey celebrates the uniqueness of all those that create our Galaxy community and culture. Get yours before they're gone at MLSstore.com. Midway through the first half, this is Galaxy Radio, and the home side trailing 1-0. Victor Vasquez looking for a way back on this free kick, but the flag had gone up against Los Angeles. So a free kick for the Rapids. 13 points away from home on their travels this season for Colorado. It's tied for fourth best in Major League Soccer, so they do travel well. 4 wins, 3 defeats, and a draw. 13 points from 8 games away from Commerce City. All the way back to Danny Wilson, the former Scottish international. Price, and the Englishman hitting a very well-weighted ball for an offside, Jonathan Lewis. Lewis has had a real bright start, making the most of his number 9, kind of playing as a false 9 this evening. He's at low center of gravity, but has speed to burn. It's really unhinged Koulibaly and Williams. Here is Raveloson, just in front of his boss, Greg Vanny. Is it so much praise for Ryan Raveloson? Back to Jonathan Bond. Only as far as his countryman Price, ex of Wolverhampton Wanderers in the UK. A regular fixture in the Premier League. Here's Raveloson, who's chopped down from behind by Kay. A free kick for the Galaxy. Trying to get back to that form we saw in the first 10 minutes or so. So they'll restart. Here's Joveljic. He'll be supported by Seba Leggett. This one's a little chippy. It's worked its way over on this near side for Grand Cyr, and he gets LA's first corner. Well played by the Frenchman with a nice inside-out run on the ball from Nico Hamalainen. So it'll be Victor Vasquez, who has the right foot. Koulibaly and Williams will come forward from their central defensive positions. The Galaxy looking for their first shot on target. Here is Vasquez, sends it right in. Koulibaly arrives, but couldn't keep his header down. The Galaxy had some success. Not a lot in comparison to Colorado. Just 2 goals from corner kicks this year. Rapids, a very impressive 5 goals from corner kicks so far this campaign. So Williams now. Galaxy just haven't found their angles, haven't been able to carve open this Colorado defense. Held their space and held their shape really well. Williams now under a little bit of pressure at the back. Here is Amalainen at left back tonight. In relief of Jorge Villafana. Williams trying to play it through. Good step forward from Rosenberry, who does well to win it for the Rapids now. Price for K, the new man on the scene. He's really fitted seamlessly into this Colorado midfield. Wilson plays it forward. Bassett dropping deep on the left-hand side. Galvan makes an advancing run on the left. It slips right past Julian Arau. Oh, he's done it. Plays it early. Beautiful ball. And Williams comes in from behind on Jonathan Lewis. But wonderful approach play and brilliantly executed by the Argentine Galvan wide on that left-hand side. Some emergency defending from Williams, who was left to make the challenge on Lewis from behind. Lewis, I can tell you, has been a thorn in LA's side early on. Jonathan Dos Santos in his own half locates Vasquez. The 34-year-old Spaniard will need the support, closed down by a trio of Colorado defenders before he's chopped to ground. Colin Warner came in with full bite and will be booked for this. So the second member of the team, the first player booked for Colorado, Colin Warner, joining his coach, Robin Frazier, in the caution department. Warner, given his 3rd yellow card of this season, just came in across Vasquez. It's a real silly challenge from Warner. Doesn't have to make it. It's at midfield. It was Vasquez facing towards the far touchline as well. Galaxy fans, the Galaxy are on a roll and back home again this coming Friday. Don't miss the famed Cali Classico right here at DHSP as your Galaxy take on the San Jose Earthquakes. You can be in the stands to watch this Friday, August 20th at 7:30 p.m. and cheer on the Galaxy. Make sure to visit lagalaxy.com/tickets to secure your seats today. Half an hour and 13th-minute penalty kick and a VAR decision. The only thing between LA and the Rapids in the first of 2 meetings. These two will meet once again on 9/11. Here's Vasquez operating on the edge of the Colorado box. Hamalainen sends it in and Abubakar clears it away. Dos Santos and Abubakar has gone to ground. He's in some difficulty here. Very slow to get up is the big Ghanaian. It's such a vital cog in their defense. It's as though he might have taken a step onto his left foot. Former Columbus crewman actually on target. Williams went to ground and actually just went down under no duress from any Galaxy attacker whatsoever or defender. And Abubakar with a header off the corner kick on Saturday evening in Houston gave Colorado a dream start, 1-0, and put them up and in control. That one kind of against the run of play, but proving their lethality from corner kick and dead ball situations. All in all, 7 goals from dead balls this season. Here's Jonathan Dos Santos now. The Galaxy seeking something a little bit more positive with more cutting edge. They just haven't had that this evening. Koulibaly or his partner Williams. A French-Irish duo. Here's Grand Cyr. Aims one in. It's aimless is a better way to describe it. Kept him well by Leggett. Locates the supporter for Hammerline and hit first time on a curler from Williams, who had Vasquez underneath it. The Irishman gets it back. Here is Sebastian Leggett. Koulibaly. Galaxy have good spells of possession. Wide on the right-hand side for Julian Araujo. And a lot of burgundy and blue in front of them. Santos dropping it for Koulibaly, who squares it for Williams. Williams goes off on a run here, and he'll take a shot and forcing the first save of the match from Yarbrough. So the first shot on target for the Galaxy, coming by way of a central defender. It's a good look from Williams, and no one closing him down, and just let it go from about 25 yards out. Other than that, the Galaxy haven't had a sniff. Second corner of the evening for Los Angeles, far side. It will be Vasquez on his right foot, so here comes the outswinger. Yarbrough stays on his line, and Cole Bassett is underneath it, but only as far as Sammy Grand Cyr. Hamalainen now for Victor Vasquez, who fires in this cross, going for Joveljic to that far post, gets underneath it, heads it across the face. It drops for Raveloson, who fires it home with authority for point-blank range. It's a bazooka of a volley from the Malagasy International. And the Galaxy are level. 1-1. Ryan Raveloson, his 5th goal of the season. And it sat up so sweetly. He licked his chops and buried it right past William Yarbrough. What a goal. All credit to Joveljic, who will pick up the assist here. Doesn't clear their lines, and Raveloson on the edge of the box fires it home. An incredible strike. And the classiest of hits from a man who continues to astound. Goal number 5 for Ryan Raveloson. A stunner has brought the LA Galaxy level here. And the goal coming at the perfect time. He scored 3 with his head, a bicycle kick, and now a stunning volley. The Galaxy looking for more now on the cheap giveaway. Grand Cyr summoning his save. Joveljic on the second fire as it takes a deflection. He wants the handball, but he's going to get the corner kick. And the Galaxy with the wind in their sails right now. The game has changed. And Colorado visibly rattled. Cheaply given away, and it's Grand Cyr operating on the right. Saved by Yarbrough, and the second ball fell to Joveljic. Back the other way for Araujo. The Galaxy have Colorado pinned in on the edge of the box. Grand Cyr trying to pick out his countryman Koulibaly. He drops to ground. The referee will halt this one due to concussion protocol. Looked to be a knock of heads between Danny Wilson and Sega Koulibaly, both of which are down on on the edge of the 6-yard box in the Colorado penalty area. And really knocked heads. The Galaxy starting to get some attacking chances. Yeah, both Wilson and Koulibaly going for ball. Rancière has struggled with injury, or rather Koulibaly has struggled with injuries this year. Wilson has been an Iron Man, appearing in all but 2 games this season, 15 games and 15 starts. As you would expect from a kid coming out of the Rangers Youth Academy in the Scottish Premier League. At one point was on the books of Liverpool. While we've got a moment, soccer fans, are you looking to attend the biggest and best LA Galaxy matches this season? You can now secure a 2021 partial plan good for any 6 matches of your choice this season. Now, all plans include special rates and priority purchasing access for both playoffs as well as discounts at the LA Galaxy team store. Call 1-877-3-GALAXY, that's 1-877-342-5299, or visit lagalaxy.com/partial plan today. Says the conference ongoing with referee Silvio Petrescu. This game has been stopped for a video assistant referee review. Wilson will have to go off. He's on the near side. Koulibaly off on the far side. As both teams go down to 10. The Galaxy will recycle and start in possession off the free kick. Williams. Vasquez will drop it back for Ravelovic. He's looking very comfortable slotting into the center of the Galaxy defense, allowing them to go with 3 at the back while in possession. Vasquez dropping off wide on the right-hand side, and Koulibaly has come back in now. Send it over to Araujo. Rancière, supported well by Vasquez, but asking a bit too much of Julian Araujo. Nico Hamalainen here in the 39th minute as we get towards the tail end of the first half. It's been a fascinating game. The pace of Jonathan Lewis unhinging LA on several occasions. It's a good step forward from Galvan on the left-hand side for the Rapids as he intercepts it away from Araujo, and those two have words for each other, squaring up before referee Silvio Petrescu comes between them. And I mentioned that there is an edge to this game. You can just feel it. It has that kind of a local derby, classico type of atmosphere. And Koulibaly back on the turf. And one wonders if he can continue. Fascinating matchup on the left-hand side is the width of Galvan going toe-to-toe with Julian Araujo. So Koulibaly will be treated by the medical staff. The Galaxy able to get one back thanks to Ryan Ravelovic on the 34th after Jonathan Lewis had put Colorado ahead on the penalty spot after Ravelovic himself had brought down Lewis inside the box. That one went to video assistant referee review. So the Galaxy will be forced into making a substitution here in the first half just before the break. Koulibaly very slow to get up, and Greg Vanney has made the gesture that he will make the substitution, and it will be Nick DePuy, the 26-year-old 6'5" central defender, coming on here on the 40th. By injury, so more to alter the shape or the tactics for the Galaxy boss. No manager likes to make those changes before halftime unless absolutely necessary. Meanwhile, Price's delivery straight in, and it's a big mistake from Jonathan Bond, who doesn't get to it, but it's offside. The goal disallowed as Wilson was in the offside position. He won the header Bond was second to it, but he had just mistimed his run, despite placing it really well. You may remember Bond had some difficulties from a dead ball against the Vancouver Whitecaps, which led to an equalizer from Vancouver. Kind of a similar situation here as he clatters into Wilson, but Wilson has started his run much too early. The Galaxy count their lucky stars. They could easily be down 2 or 3 to 1 at this point. Here is Jonathan Dos Santos now. Williams. LA in possession now. Vasquez. So Depew on the right-hand side of that central defensive pairing, right where Koulibaly was, with Williams on the left center back role, just in front of goalkeeper Jonathan Bond. Conceded 29 times this season. He's been a busy goalkeeper this year as well, making 72 saves, the second most in the entire league. Back to Derek Williams now, who locates the Finn. Hamalainen in acres of space here down the left-hand side. Good movement from Grandser's, popped up on the left. Closed down by Rosenberry. Grandser's cross, it's a good one. And Warner did really well to meet that, to head it to safety. Depew gets his first touch. Vasquez plays in. Yarborough came from it and made a mistake, but was clattered into by Joveljic. Joveljic has had a few extra words with the referee. It's a brave challenge from the Serb. Unfortunately, he got too much of Yarborough in the process. Lovely ball floated in over the top by Victor Vasquez. And really not much in that challenge. No malice whatsoever. Joveljic has as much right to that ball as Yarborough does, despite the protests from the Colorado keeper. Born in Mexico, part of the Mexico youth system, but a U.S. international under the Klinsmann regime. That was back in 2015 and 2016, which is 3 caps to his name. So it'll be a free kick here for the Colorado netminder, who has 8 shutouts on the season. Time for best in Major League Soccer, and Joveljic continuing his dialogue with Danny Wilson, telling the goalkeeper to get on with it. And the boos raining down on referee Silvio Petrescu. The fans don't like the decisions he has made tonight. Here's Galvan retrieving it and restoring possession for the Rapids. Galaxy able to capitalize on the mistake. Leggett trying to play it in the overlapping run from Hamalainen down the left-hand side. It's played off of Abubakar and out. There'll be a throw-in just outside the Galaxy, or the Colorado penalty area. Here's Hamalainen, pumps in a good-looking cross, but Abubakar, the man mountain, is there. Not much gets past him. Pushed up. Well played out of the back by Rosenberry, ever present on his right-hand side. Here's Cole Bassett. Pretty quiet this evening in his own lofty standards. They've worked it left for Galvan. He's looked apart in this left wing-back role. Bassett dropping centrally and now flaring over to the left-hand side with Kay farther up on the right in this 3-4-3. A good work from Jonathan Dos Santos to take it off the feet of Bassett before it's given right back to the Rapids. Price now. Bassett plays it. Colin Warner trying to muscle his way through and past Araujo to no avail. And Bassett, just on the edge of the Galaxy penalty area, will drop it back for Price. Wide to the left-hand side for the little Argentine Galvan. We can confirm 5 minutes of stoppage time will be added on here in Carson at the end of the first half. Stay with us. The halftime show coming up. We'll have first half analysis, plus look at one other game in Major League Soccer, plus stats, all that and more here on Galaxy Radio in our halftime show. Is there a chance for a flourish at the end here? Galvan deep into the attacking third, decent cross, but the only one there to meet it is LA's Nick Depew, who has just come on for his 17th appearance and his 7th as a substitute. It's broken for Araujo, wide on the right-hand side. First time ball played up for Leggett on the counterattack, drops it to his right. Leggett, and the deflection in. The Galaxy will have the corner. Well played in transition by Julian Araujo, who hits it first time. It doesn't give Colorado time to reset. Leggett trying to put it across his body on the right, just on the edge of the box. Colorado defending bravely. They've only conceded 18 goals this season, the Rapids, and have yet to allow one from corner kicks so far in 2021. Here is Vasquez on the Galaxy's 4th of the evening on the in-swinger. Yarborough on his line. The header goes up. Everyone goes to ground. Depew, Leggett. The clearance only as far. It's Dos Santos. Has it one blocked by Colin Warner. And Julian Araujo will retrieve. Leggett pumps one in. It's Williams rather. Depew the target man. The volley for Joveljic. You can't connect. The Galaxy pouring it on here. Vasquez to the far post and just overhit for Raveloson and out. As we are at minute 2 of the allotted 5 minutes added on by referee Silvio Petrescu. Entertaining game, I can't tell you. Galaxy looking for their first win in 6 against the Rapids. You have to go back to September 2nd of 2017 when goals from Roman Alessandrini from the spot, Emmanuel Boateng and Jassi Zardes gave the Galaxy a 3-0 win here at Carson. Since then, they've taken 1 point from 5 games. Out of the back, trying to bypass that midfield. Depew cutting off the supply line for Lewis. Well positioned was Depew. He's done really well. The ongoing absences of Derek Williams, who is out with 6 games with that suspension, following a challenge on Portland's Andy Polo. There's the injuries to Koulibaly as well early last month. Joveljic did well to win it off the goal kick. Dos Santos strides into the Colorado half, locates central-minded Sammy Grand-Cyr, who wards off the challenge from Colin Warner, wide on the right. Back to Depew into the Galaxy half, 49th minute. We're knotted up at 1 apiece here at Carson. It's a tight one. Dos Santos for the first half sub, Depew. Now they're wanting to make a mistake, almost like a baseline rally between tennis players. A mistake at this juncture of the game could be crucial. Here's Hamalainen on a burst forward here. He's got pace to fin. Good run from him. Joveljic can't dig it out. Did well to recover. Squared at the top. It's Jonathan Dos Santos who could have had a pop. Leaves it wide to the right. It's Sammy Grand-Cyr who gets it all wrong. Promising move disseminates into something that could have been from what something that should have been. Grand-Cyr, if that's a criticism, perhaps just a lack of end product from the hardworking French winger. Came in with a lack of fitness, but he's really grown. Tremendous work ethic. Just hasn't had the quality in front of goal they've looked for. He's been a good acquisition since making his way over from Monaco. Scored some big goals for this team as well. Monaco against Atletico Madrid in the UEFA Champions League. Scoring goals against some big name opposition in PSG as well as Lyon and Nice in Ligue 1. They go up and over on the right hand side, do the Rapids, and it's a good recovery from Hamalainen, just picking Rosenberry's pocket. They did it, and a quick check of the watch, and it is halftime here. A real entertaining first half, a little bit of everything, even a yellow card for a coach, a VAR penalty decision, one that wasn't called, one cleared off the line, and a sensational strike from Ryan Raveloson. Halftime here in Carson, LA 1, Colorado 1. Stay with us. The halftime show is next.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Celebrate an all-thrill summer with your LA Galaxy family and San Manuel Casino. Join us every Thursday in July for a chance to win a 2021 Porsche Cayman or up to $100,000 in cash every hour from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. Plus, we're giving away additional free play prizes with our late-night bonus drawing at 10 p.m. Earn entries all month long by using your Club Serrano card, and you could drive away in a brand-new ride or a pocket full of cash. It's an all-thrill summer only at San Manuel. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
Tonight, Wingstop is upping the flavor of your cruise night in with Wingstop's Big Night In Bundle. 25 boneless wings, your choice of 3 craveable flavors, and 3 delicious dips, all for just $16.99. Order tonight at wingstop.com at participating locations. Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life.
And we welcome you back to Carson, California. One of 2 games unfolding tonight in Major League Soccer. It's the LA Galaxy and the Colorado Rapids here at the break, locked up in a goal apiece. A game that has had a high entertainment value. It started really well for the Galaxy, who lost the possession for about the first 10 minutes or so. However, against the run of play and on the counterattack, it was Jonathan Lewis who was brought down by Ryan Raveloson. And after a video-assisted referee review, a penalty kick was awarded. In the 13th minute, Lewis made no mistake, scoring his 2nd goal of the campaign. And penalty shouts came a little bit later after that, as Koulibaly then brought down Lewis, whose pace was really problematic for Los Angeles, but none was given. And then it was Derek Williams making a goal line clearance after that bungle from Koulibaly on Jonathan Lewis. The Galaxy really living by the skin of their teeth at points, but then they found their way back into it. A sustained period of possession and a lovely second ball set up for Ryan Raveloson, who lashed home with no mistake just outside the penalty area. Just the 2nd goal scored outside the box this season for Los Angeles, as they got the leveler on the 34th minute. The Galaxy then proceeded to pour on the pressure about a good 5 or 6 minute spell, but couldn't unlock the Colorado defense, and that is where we stand. As I mentioned, this one of 2 games in Major League Soccer this evening, the other taking place up north in San Jose, as the Earthquakes are at halftime against Minnesota United. And MNUFC getting a great start thanks to Will Trapp 22 minutes after kickoff. And that came after an own goal from Dibasi that gave San Jose an early 12-minute lead. However, the bad news for the Earthquakes, Nathan goes off with a red card on the 21st, and that means the Quakes will be playing down to 10 men for most of this game and the entirety of the second half. They'll have to work hard. They want to get a share of the points out of that one. Well, here in Carson, it's LA 1, Colorado 1. Stay with us. We'll have more analysis and halftime stats right after this.
Players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Celebrate an all-thrill summer with your LA Galaxy family and San Manuel Casino. Join us every Thursday in July for a chance to win a 2021 Porsche Cayman or up to $100,000 in cash every hour from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. Plus, we're giving away additional free play prizes with our late-night bonus drawing at 10 p.m. Earn entries all month long by using your Club Serrano card, and you could drive away in a brand-new ride or a pocket full of cash. It's an all-thrill summer only at San Manuel. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
Tonight, Wingstop is upping the flavor of your cruise night in with Wingstop's Big Night In Bundle. 25 boneless wings, your choice of 3 craveable flavors, and 3 delicious dips, all for just $16.99. Order tonight at participating locations. Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy.
And welcome back. We're just about 6 minutes away from the second half kickoff here in Carson, California. The LA Galaxy and the Colorado Rapids knotted up at a goal apiece. And it's cagey, it's tight. It was open to start with, and we take a look back at these stats here the first 45 minutes, and the Galaxy absolutely bossing possession here. 73% of the ball here in the first 45 minutes. And really, it took a while for their attack to liven up, but once they did, they managed to put 3 shots on target to just 1 on frame here for the Colorado Rapids, and that coming from the penalty spot. In terms of expected goals, though, Colorado looked very dangerous, especially with Jonathan Lewis able to get in behind on frequent occasion. .92 in terms of expected goals, 0.47 for the Galaxy, but it's been the Colorado goalkeeper that's been the busier of these two, making 2 saves towards the tail end of the first half. Jonathan Bond, while looking shaky, perhaps on 1 occasion or 2 on an offside disallowed goal from Danny Wilson, and some other moments, still has yet to be called into action, we shall see. But certainly perhaps changes afoot for the Galaxy. Remember, they have a tight turnaround coming up here. A couple of days rest on Wednesday and Thursday before a Friday fixture at home to the San Jose Earthquakes, a match that will be airing at ESPN, on ESPN at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. Meanwhile, for the Colorado Rapids, as I mentioned, their third game in 8 days will arise on Saturday when they return home to Commerce City to take on Real Salt Lake. These two will meet up for the second and final time next month on September 11th, as the Galaxy will pay a visit to the Colorado Rapids. But room for improvement. The Galaxy trying to protect that 4-game unbeaten run, while the Rapids are 2 games in hand on LA, looking to stretch their run to 4 games without defeat. Something has to give. What will it be? We'll find out when we return. We'll get down to business again. It's the second half. LA and Colorado coming up next here on Galaxy Radio. Stay with us, everybody.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Celebrate an all-thrill summer with your LA Galaxy family and San Manuel Casino. Join us every Thursday in July for a chance to win a 2021 Porsche Cayman or up to $100,000 in cash every hour from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. Plus, we're giving away additional free play prizes with our late-night bonus drawing at 10 p.m. Earn entries all month long by using your Club Serrano card, and you could drive away in a brand new ride or a pocket full of cash. It's an all-thrill summer only at San Manuel. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
Tonight, Wingstop is upping the flavor of your cruise night in with Wingstop's Big Night In Bundle. 25 boneless wings, your choice of 3 craveable flavors and 3 delicious dips, all for just $16.99. Order tonight at wingstop.com at participating locations. Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life.
And welcome back. This is Galaxy Radio coming your way on a Tuesday night. Match day 24, Los Angeles, looking for their 12th win of the campaign and a chance for them to go top of the Western Conference standings if they could take maximum points, but trying to do so has been very difficult. A resolute Colorado Rapids team has been tough to break down. Galaxy did so on the 34th minute thanks to a stunner from Ryan Ravelis after a 13th minute penalty kick from Colorado's Jonathan Lewis. And now the Galaxy looking for their 4th win in 5 games. They will kick us off, kicking to the East End and the Supporters Club, Stadium Club section here at Dignity Health Sports Park. My name is Christian Miles. Great to have the pleasure of your company wherever you may be. LA Galaxy and the Colorado Rapids locking horns for the first of two meetings this season, and a meeting of old friends, now enemies, in LA head coach Greg Vanney and his buddy, Colorado boss Ryan Frazier. We are underway. The Galaxy start us off in the white. I'll send it over wide to the left-hand side, where it's Lalas Abubakar, who had some first-half injury problems, able to get underneath it and clear for the time being. And the Galaxy ping it around, and it pinballs back to William Yarbrough, who had to make two first-half saves towards the tail end of half number one. Here's Colin Warner, who's really a busy cog in the center of that midfield, but a poor piece of distribution gives it away, and it finds its way to Joveljic. The Galaxy with Vasquez on it. They dominated the ball in the first half, LA. Trying to translate it into more chances. Joveljic on a slick back heel to Victor Vasquez. Wide to the left-hand side, and now Jonah Dos Santos. This is pretty football, sparkling from LA. But despite all of its attractive nature, is yet to open up the Rapids, and they give it away as Grandsir can't control it, and it comes out for a Colorado throw-in. Deep inside their own defensive third. Austin Trusty gives it a ride. And Nick Depew able to outmuscle little Johnny Lewis. It drops sweetly for Jonah Dos Santos. Smart ball on the edge of the box for Grandsir, trying to play it in for Joveljic, who is just chomping at the bit. You can see the competitive fire in his body language. Desperate to start in positive fashion. Galaxy lose out possession, and it's claimed on the right-hand side from Rosenberry. Here's Price, the Englishman, on a night when Robin Frazier's made three changes from the team that beat Houston in Houston on Saturday evening. And tweaking his formation, going with three at the back, four across midfield, and a three-pronged attack. Diego Rubio and Michael Barrios, some notable contributors, left on the bench to start this one, as it's offside against the newest Rapid, Mark Anthony Kay. Sports fans, the Galaxy are proud to welcome you back to Dignity Health Sports Park with full capacity games for the rest of the 2021 campaign. All fans can now purchase single game tickets to be here for all the exciting matchups by securing single game tickets for friends and family. For more information, email ticket plans at lagalaxy.com/tickets today. And here goes Joveljic on this left-hand side, trying to wrong foot the defender. It comes off of Wilson and out for a penalty kick, and it'll be a yellow card against Wilson. It becomes the third member of the organization for Colorado booked, the second player, along with Colin Warner, as Wilson is shown yellow for the sixth time this season. He's a big, strong lad, as they say, back in his homeland. He just got wrong-footed by Wilson, who obstructed the Serbs' path to goal. Joveljic, such an intelligent, slick player. Comfortable running at defenders and the ball at his feet from wide areas, or as the number 9. He's earned himself a free kick just on the edge of the Colorado box, and standing over it, with a little glimmer in his eye, is Victor Vasquez conferring with Hamalainen. He will line up a two-man wall, the Rapids, here on minute 49, and a test perhaps upcoming for the Rapids defense. Here is Vasquez on the 1-2, drives it right off the gloves of Yarbrough. His third save this evening. It's a good effort from Vasquez. Well positioned, though, was the Colorado goalkeeper to make the save. So it'll come out on the opposite side here for a Galaxy corner kick, their fifth of the evening. They'll take it short on this right-hand side. Jonathan Dos Santos now for Sammy Grandsir. Dupes past one defender. Jonathan Dos Santos sends it in, but it's headed clear by Colorado's Colin Warner. Araujo sustains the possession. Sebel Leggett fires across. He's got a man wide open. It's Williams on a sensational save from William Yarbrough, but it wouldn't have counted as the Irishman was offside. Flag had gone up. Yarbrough absolutely irate with his defenders. No one impeding the big Irishman in his path to goal, Derek Williams, who just flung himself at it. Was he offside? No. Good save. So not offside. But a wonderful save from Yarbrough, who's put himself in really good positions. And a long distinguished career in Liga MX, coming through the Pachuca youth system. Before spending 8 seasons with Leon. So back-to-back chances for Vasquez and Williams. 4 big saves tonight from William Yarbrough, the former USA international. Colorado back in possession now, and a rare foray to the Galaxy half here in the second half. Here's Bassett dropping central, wide to the right-hand side. Keegan Rosenberry's made the overlap, but it's a very poor ball as it's deflected off of Hamalainen. Here's Sebastian Lletget, doing very well to hold possession. Galaxy have been excellent in that regard this evening, that's for sure. Back to Williams. At one time turned down Manchester United as a teenager to join Aston Villa. Would you believe it? Julian Araujo right back to work. The Galaxy finding some space between the lines. It's Vasquez, and it's held once again by Yarbrough. So 3 saves in the space of a couple of minutes, twice denying Vasquez for William Yarbrough. LA coming out with the bit between their teeth. The attacking purpose and sharpness. The talented Spaniard Victor Vasquez, who came on as a sub just before the hour mark on Saturday. He's been pulling the strings tonight. Here's Bassett, meanwhile, dispossessed. Well done. The Galaxy win it back. Joveljic, Rancière, good 1-2 between those two. Joveljic is fired high. Wonderful build-up play, slick as a whistle. It was Joveljic who showed for it, dropped, had the triangle with Rancière, opted to take it himself instead of releasing Julian Araujo, and it fires it well high. Desperate for a goal just in his second appearance in Major League Soccer. He's a guy who could score goals as well. Found the back of the net on 20 occasions last year, while on loan from Eintracht Frankfurt with Austrian Bundesliga side Wolfsberger. Also chipping in with 5 assists in all competitions. Up and over the top, and it's Lewis who's got goal side again, but Williams able to make the challenge. The flag, though, had gone up. It was Lewis in the offside position. So the Galaxy will get it back. High pressure right now for the Rapids. One back in their LA half. Good stuff from Lewis. It's poked away. Williams applying the pressure. Gets it back for Colorado. Cole Bassett turns, but it's blocked by Hamalainen. And Jonathan Dos Santos doing that defensive work in front of his back four to win it before Abubakar shoves down Seba Lletget. Lletget playing with a heavy heart. That is no cliche after following the sudden death of his sister last week. Did not travel with the team for the game in Minnesota. The team wearing black armbands, celebrating that win in Minnesota by holding up his jersey. It's a team that's built of tight camaraderie, almost a brotherhood. There's a real team spirit about this Galaxy team. Here's Wilson now. 54th minute, 1-1 between LA and Colorado. Warner locates Bassett. He's got some width from Rosenberry, who's well inside the LA half. Back for Marc-Anthony Kaye. And down goes the Canadian, and the robust challenge. Came in with full force to Derek Williams, and it was a clean one from the Irishman. And here come the Galaxy looking to break. Joveljic releasing Hamalainen, but it's cleaned up at the back by Austin Trusty. And back the other way for Jonathan Lewis. Lewis with a little shake on the edge of the box, squares it for Kay. And blocked by Victor Vasquez, who did really well to retreat. Make things difficult for the Canadian. Back to Depew. Had to come on as a late first half sub for the injured Sega Coulibaly. And out of play. Colorado yet to make a switch. It's as you were. No subs at halftime either for either team. A little bit more pressure perhaps on LA right now. Remember, Colorado have those 2 games in hand. The Wing could see them move within a point of the Galaxy. It's 3rd against 4th this evening. As I mentioned, it's 2 games on the docket on Tuesday, but a fair bit of contests tomorrow in Major League Soccer. We'll have a look ahead to the schedule coming up on our post-game show here on Galaxy Radio. It's Colorado and LA in the 57th. Rapids in possession. Abubakar for Colin Warner. 1 of 3 changes this evening for Robin Frazier. Austin Trusty getting a run out with the first team. The big 6'4" defender. Galvan in that wide role, and the left wing back cuts it centrally and locates Rosenberry on the right-hand side. They're utilizing this width to pretty good effect. Kay has drifted all the way over to the opposite side, swapping flanks with Bassett. Picked up by Hamalainen. It may drop for Price on the second ball. LA to do just enough, but it's Colin Warner digging it out. He's been excellent. It's popped up off the crossbar by Cole Bassett. A big break for LA. On the 58th, it's set up beautifully for Bassett. And the Galaxy escape again. Brilliant effort before the foul. Now we'll just kick it out of play. Wallace Abubakar being tangled up with some of the Galaxy attack. Good chance for Colorado to reclaim the lead. Pressure from Warner, who's been very good tonight. Plays it in for Bassett, who hit it first time. And it was Bond who was beaten. Spared by the crossbar. Long punt forward, seeking out Dejan Joveljic. But it's won by Lalas Abubakar. Retrieved by LA's Jonathan Dos Santos. It makes life difficult for Araujo. Bassett able to get goal side of hit. Well done by Cole Bassett. 20-year-old locates Lewis. This is Mark Anthony Kay on the edge of the box. The 1-2 sits up, and Bassett has it again, but this time it's blocked by Araujo. Galvan applies the pressure, and it's Jack Price who switches the point of attack, leaving it wide for Keegan Rosenberry, the former Georgetown Hoya. Price. Colorado trying to get a little bit more possession. No doubt fatigued. Second consecutive game away from home. 3 games, as I mentioned, in 8 days for them. Abubakar recirculates it to the right-hand side in the Galaxy half. Here's Wilson operating in midfield at the center of that back 3 for the Colorado Rapids this evening. Lovely ball from Price. Such a good distributor. Bassett onside. Galvan, first time. Great looking header. And that one headed wide by Jonathan Lewis. Had a good look at it. Brilliant feed from Galvan. Super build-up play from the Colorado Rapids. Well done. Neat, tidy. Played out from Price wide for Cole Bassett. And Galvan hits the beautiful first-time cross. One of the shortest men on the front pitch, 5'7", Jonathan Lewis, nearly heads home. Not a save made yet tonight for Jonathan Bond in the Galaxy goal. Despite moments of frailty at the back. Galaxy storming forward. Joveljic closed down by 2. And fouling Price from behind. Joveljic has to be careful here. He's been issued a warning earlier in the first half from the referee. He's got an air of petulance about him. He is a determined young man. Brian Galvan, the Argentine under 20, trying to play it wide in this left-hand side for the Rapids. It's a good run from the inside to the out by Lewis, but shepherded to safety by LA's Nick Depew. Here's his partner, Derek Williams, and Joveljic dropping all the way into his own half, trying to release Grand Cyr. He's got one man to beat. Abubakar did just enough. Sebastian Leggett just outside of the Colorado box. It's squared in Hamalainen with a poor ball. Gives it away. Colorado only too happy to oblige. And Galvan returns the favor for the Colorado Rapids. Here comes Araujo, who's been very quiet. He's had some difficulty tonight with the Colorado wingback. Hasn't had his usual jaunts and forays forward deep into the attacking third. A testament to how difficult and such a commodity for space it's been in the middle of the park. Vasquez deep into the attacking third for Araujo. Back heels for Dos Santos. Here's Victor Vasquez, who will reset for the Galaxy. Just past the hour mark here at Carson. Lifted up for Leggett. It may sit on the second for Jonathan Dos Santos, who volleys it wide. Grand Cyr on the edge of the box. Drops the shoulders. Sammy Grand Cyr off the post. Had the keeper rooted like a statue. Nothing Yarborough could do about that. And Grand Cyr, for the fourth time this season, has hit the woodwork. Incredible. Could be a yellow card, I believe, for the Frenchman. And he got the best of Price. So Grand Cyr, if that is indeed the case, will be his second yellow. That is the case. Sammy Grand Cyr dealt the booking. First man caution tonight for Los Angeles. Remember, he was a late switch to the starting lineup. He was supposed to begin on the bench as Kevin Cabral mysteriously omitted the last possible moment from the starting 11 by head coach Greg Vanney. Colorado this time led off the hook. Both teams hitting the woodwork tonight. Hey, soccer fans, come kick it with us this summer. The LA Galaxy is excited to offer a range of youth soccer programming for ages 18 months up to 17 years old and all skill levels. Whether it's weekly training or a multi-day camp, your player will experience a safe, unique, and energizing soccer environment. Register your player at youth.com, LA Galaxy, youth.lagalaxy.com. Here's Jonathan Dos Santos storming forward on the 64th. Got in between those lines once again, as he's been known to do throughout his career. Now it is, would you believe it, 5th season with LA after joining in 2017. And like Victor Vasquez, a part of the La Masia Academy in Barcelona. Yes, that La Masia of Leo Messi, Xavi, Andres Iniesta, and many, many others of that type of ilk of player and fame. They put out so many quality performers. Keegan Rosenberry getting himself tied up in knots deep in his defensive third, trying to find a way out. The Galaxy applying some high pressure. This will bring Kay back. He's dispossessed by Vasquez. Substitutes off the bench for the Colorado Rapids. As it's played into space, it'll come out, and it will be a throw-in for Colorado, and it will be a double switch. Coming up now for Colorado Rapids, they're going to bring on Michael Barrios as well as Diego Rubio, the Chilean. So a double switch. First changes of the night. So it will be Barrios on for Lewis. Cole Bassett will come off as Diego Rubio comes on. Bassett shift, gets a high five from Robin Frazier. A job well done from a man who started in a number 9 role for the first time in his career. So we'll see Barrios operate on the right-hand side of this trident of attackers. Correction, it will be Warner who comes off, not Bassett. Seem to be misconstruence between the referee and the 4th official who had displayed Cole Bassett's number. Nevertheless, he stays back on. So Bassett on the left-hand side of this 3-pronged attack. Barrios and Rubio joining him. It's Cole Bassett appealing to his defenders, saying, hey, play it more direct. Mark Anthony Kay in possession. LA 1, Colorado 1 on the 67th. Beautifully played through, but a little too heavily weighted by Diego Rubio's first touch. Couldn't find Michael Barrios, the diminutive Colombian. Galaxy trying to restore possession. And they do. Vasquez squares it. Lovely ball for Jonathan Dos Santos, who heads his way into the Colorado half. Here's Julian Araujo. Galaxy looking for some width of their own. Back to Nick DePew under some pressure from the fresh legs of Barrios. Only 5'2", but a powerful low center of gravity. The Colorado attacker. Back to Jonathan Bond. Trying to push it forward. Austin Trusty out-muscling Grand Cyr. Referee waves play on under the challenge. And here we go. Vasquez on the break for Los Angeles will hold it up for Grand Cyr. Is caught in possession. DePew, though, smartly mopping up at the back. Here is Grand Cyr with a second chance at it. He's got Araujo wide to the right, just in front of Greg Vanny and the rest of the Galaxy bench. Araujo inside the area. Vasquez plays it through. It's on for Sebastian Lletget. Keeper has come for it. Grand Cyr pops it up. Joveljic lets it go for Hämäläinen, who called for it. His volley, though, straight into the defense. And away goes Diego Rubio. And the Galaxy able to stem the tide on that counterattack. Great opportunity. It's a good chance. Now, it was Julian Araujo who got it in. Lovely entry ball for Vasquez and a diagonal run across the face of goal that lured out Yarbrough. It was a wide open look, and it was Rosenberry got very fortunate. He turned his back on Hämäläinen, who's volleyed right into the back of his heel. A little bit unlucky there for the Finn, who'd love to announce himself to Major League Soccer with his first goal for the LA Galaxy. The name sounds familiar. Well, he did make a handful of appearances a few years ago for LAFC back in 2018 when he came over on loan from Queens Park Rangers, where he's on loan from now. Araujo, lovely 1-2 as Grand Cyr drops deep and running with a full head of steam. Down goes Grand Cyr, brought down by Price, who's going to be booked for this, surely. Jack Price giving his 5th yellow card. Plenty of defenders back, so no risk of a red card to the Rapids captain. And Grand Cyr still on the deck. Heavy squad rotation for both of these two. Each manager making 3 changes. Galaxy bringing on Lletget, Vasquez, as well as Jonathan Bond back into the mix. So it'll be a free kick outside of the Colorado penalty area, about 26 yards away, just to the right of the arc, on the left-hand side of Yarbrough's goal. Critical moment this could be as Grand Cyr will get some treatment from the medical staff. Colorado will look to organize. The Galaxy looking to go ahead for the first time this evening. Looking for just their second come-from-behind victory on the campaign. Vasquez awaits word on the 71st minute by referee Silvio Petrescu. A run over from Araujo and Dos Santos. It's Vasquez who hits it. Sends it straight in, trying to pick out Revelison. Well defended, you'd have to say, from the Colorado Rapids. Only conceded once from free kicks this season. And the Rapids. Third change coming up for Colorado. Andre Shinyashiki coming on for Mark Anthony Kay. This is where it could get interesting. This will likely push Cole Bassett farther back into midfield with Shinyashiki, who can play as an out-and-out number 9 or wide, basically anywhere up top. So the Brazilian-born striker who was raised in Monteverde, Florida, went to school in Denver, led his team to the College Cup, had an astounding goal-scoring rate in the NCAA, scoring 28 goals in 21 games in 2018. He's got 3 under his belt so far in 2021. Rubio dropping deeper now. Colorado springing Keegan Rosenberry wide on his right-hand side, and he has acres of space. Rosenberry with a head up, pings one across. Shinyashiki arrives for his first touch, plays it off the defender, and that's the way to get yourself integrated early on. Mark Anthony Kay off, Shinyashiki on, and an immediate impact. Wonderful ball played from Keegan Rosenberry. Corner kick upcoming for the Colorado Rapids. And to take it will be Jack Price. Still 1-1 between San Jose and Minnesota. It's kicked off simultaneously to this one. San Jose down to 10 men as Nathan was sent off in the first half. Jack Price on this near side for the Rapids, and the Englishman wraps his right foot around it at the near post. Bond is scrambling, wide open goal, and Colorado have pounced, but there is a whistle. Some confusion as it was knocked in, and it came off of Andre Shinyashiki, who won it, and the Galaxy victimized. It appears the goal will stand. A huge moment for the Rapids, who reclaim the lead with 17 minutes left. Greg Vanney, the Los Angeles coach, absolutely irate as they concede for the 4th time on a corner kick. Bond couldn't get there, and Shinyashiki could on the second ball. It's a mistake from the Galaxy goalkeeper. Got himself caught out of position, and Shinyashiki rising above all others. And a minute after coming on, Andre Shinyashiki grabs his 4th of the season and has Colorado headed to 3 points. A huge moment for Andre Shinyashiki. The second time he has scored against the Galaxy. He did it 2 years ago when the Rapids won out in May of 2019, scored the only goal in that affair. And he's done it again. And the hoodoo continues. Now the Galaxy trying to claw back for a second time. Araujo inside the Colorado half finds Sammy Grandsier, the inverted winger, and a nice tackle from Galvan. Colorado content to put 10 behind it and absorb. Now the Galaxy, and they muster the creativity to break down this resilient Colorado defense. Galaxy, as I mentioned, not the most impressive defensive record, conceding 30 times this season. One of the worst in Major League Soccer is Galvan comes head-to-head against Araujo. Those two, the first time that they've squared up against each other. So the Galaxy will recycle it here through Nick Depew. Araujo trying to work it through Price, read it to perfection. He's had a very good game tonight. Jack Price on the burst here. In no hurry, Galvan, good football. Diego Rubio calls his own number, took a deflection in, and it will be Colorado with another corner kick. Soccer fans, are you looking to attend the biggest and best LA Galaxy matches this season? You now can secure a 2021 partial plan, good for any 6 matches of your choice. All plans include special rates and priority purchasing access or playoffs and discounts at the Galaxy Team Store. Call 1-877-3-GALAXY. That's 1-877-342-5299. Or visit lagalaxy.com/partial plan today. 76th minute. Colorado 2, LA 1. The Rapids on the corner kick. The same side they just scored from a moment ago. Galaxy fans in full throat. They're going to need that support. Remember, LA, a decent home record. Only 2 defeats this year. They lost on the 4th of July to Sporting Kansas City 2-0, and they lost on June 19th. 2-1 to the Sounders. Shinyashiki, who scored moments ago, fires straight off the head of Ryan Raveloson. Abubakar for Keegan Rosenberry, and for Colorado now it comes down to match management. Can they steer this out? Talent's a well-drilled unit and a very well-coached team. The Galaxy, with those 30 goals conceded, tied for the 3rd worst defensive record in Major League Soccer. Only the Portland Timbers and Toronto have conceded more this season. Offside against Colorado. 78th minute for Derek Williams and company. Trying to claw one back. Vasquez trying to slide it through for Grand Cyr to no avail. And here come the Rapids behind Barrios. The substitute running straight at the bigger, stronger Depew, but he's corkscrewed. Depew, and it's a good save by Jonathan Bond to deny the diminutive Colombian at the near post. Back the other way for Grand Cyr. Been a fun game, folks. LA on the losing end. Shame in losing to the Rapids. Something that's become quite common in the last few years. LA haven't beaten Colorado in 4 years. Bassett for Galvan. Lays it off of Jonathan Dos Santos and out. So it'll be a slow throw here. Efrain Alvarez warming up, getting some instructions from Greg Vanny. Colorado take over behind the Chilean Rubio. Came in off the bench tonight. He was one of the 3 sacrificed. Along with Shinyashiki and Barrios, but that's that first choice trio up top. Back the other way, Dos Santos. Here's Araujo. Back for Jonathan Dos Santos, and it's a bone-crunching challenge from Galvan. Comes out, it will be a Galaxy throw. Galvan very slow to get up. Now Galvan finally gets up, and a chance for Galaxy to make a double switch. Ethan Zubak getting set to come on, along with Efrain Alvarez. Some attacking changes from head coach Greg Vanny. So Grand Cyr off. So Efrain Alvarez gets his first touch. Mexico international. Maybe joined soon on the El Tri team by Julian Araujo, wide on this right-hand side. Galaxy with 8 minutes and some change to get their act together. Zubak just sliding in and misses out. Zubak getting himself tied up. Back the other way now for Efrain Alvarez. Throw in deep into the attacking third now for Los Angeles. And Julian Araujo picking out the substitute. Ethan Zubak has missed out on the last few games with injury. And the fans not liking that as Zubak was backing down the defender. Brings down Trusty on the edge of the Colorado box. And it will be a Colorado free kick. So back we go. Another switch upcoming now. It'll be Steven Baitashar coming on for the Colorado Rapids to replace Galvan, and this will provide a little bit more defensive solidity. Galvan off. Experienced campaigner, Steven Baitashar. Galvan with a good outing tonight. Galaxy on the verge of seeing their 4-game unbeaten run come to an end. So Yarborough will send it up on the 84th here. Colorado 2, Los Angeles 1. Henry Shinyashiki, Colorado's second on the 73rd off the header. Free kick for LA. Vasquez will send it back to Nick DePew. Here's Williams inside the Colorado half, looking for a way to unlock. Zubak dropping into a deeper role as Hamalainen on the left-hand side. Everyone forward now for Los Angeles. Back now for Nick DePew. Araujo. And Efrain Alvarez goes to ground. It was Grand Cyr and Dos Santos that came off for Alvarez and Ethan Zubak. Back to Victor Vasquez. Galaxy running out of time. Derek Williams. His 9 of the 10 outfield players just encamped in this Colorado half. And they break it down. As Colorado have all 11 behind it. Sebelajet wide on this right-hand side has got Araujo. Efrain Alvarez makes the run. Squares it across, too far for Ravelis. Vasquez plays it in. It's on. Hamalainen squares it across, loops it over. Cleared away by Trusty. Alvarez retrieves it on the edge of the box, frees himself up, wants it on that left. Alvarez right into the Colorado back four. The Galaxy heaping it on right now. Araujo's cross takes the deflection on the way in from the right. Rising goes Zubak. Wilson can't clear. Jovalic goes to ground. No penalty given by referee Silvio Petrescu. A close one, but not close enough in the referee's estimation. The Galaxy throwing everything, including the kitchen sink, at this Colorado defense. Trying to withstand the late barrage as we head into minute 87. Vasquez, the Spaniard, and flinging himself at it was Wilson. Only as far as Efrain Alvarez. Smart ball for Nico Hamalainen. It's Hamalainen chipping. He's got Vasquez or Zubak to that far post, but overhit it for the Galaxy substitute. And the honeymoon maybe coming to an end unless LA can muster up something superlative here. Been a better second half. Colorado carving out a little bit more possession. Haven't been rampant and haven't really been able to pry open the defense with too many occasions. Put 3 shots on target here in the second half after mustering up just 1 in the first. Jack Price, though, launching it forward where he's got Shinyashiki, Barrios underneath it, but it's one out by Julian Araujo now. And the Galaxy looking to strike. Vasquez deep in his own half, hits a long one on the diagonal, trying to reach Jovalic, but it's well read by Lalas Abubakar. Brave showing from Abubakar. Remember the days when he was with Columbus Crew and squaring up to the likes of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It may be on for the Galaxy here. Hamalainen couldn't dig it out of his spokes on the edge of the box, and Rosenberry steers it to safety for the time being. 2 minutes plus added on time in Carson. On 2 prior occasions in the last month, the Galaxy have had the opportunity of moving into the first position in the West. They've let it slip through their fingers on the previous 2 occasions. Coming up short against Vancouver, losing to SC Dallas. They don't want to do it again tonight. Shinyashiki plays it for Barrios. He's got a 1v1 against Depew, who's perfectly positioned. Barrios with the edge and pace and hits it right into the feet. Well defended by big Nick Depew. 6'5" of him. Here's Shinyashiki. They'll need some options. Colorado trying to kill this game off and put their foot on the proverbial jugular, so to speak. Here's Trusty, squares it. Bassett hovering near the Galaxy penalty area, drops the shoulder, fires in off the foot of Julian Araujo, and he will have yet another corner. It will be the 3rd of the evening for the visitors. Stay with us. Coming up on the post-game show, we'll recap everything, have a look at the San Jose and Minnesota game, a little bit of analysis, a look forward at what we can expect from the Galaxy coming up this weekend as they're at home to San Jose on Friday. And it's some time wasting perhaps from Colorado, are in no big hurry to take this. And that's part and parcel part of the game. Near side, it takes a deflection off of Efrain Alvarez. Galaxy fans, the Galaxy are on a roll and back home again coming up on Friday. Don't miss the famed Cali Classico right here at Dignity Health Sports Park as the Galaxy take on the Quakes. Be in the stands to watch this Friday, August 20th at 7:30 p.m. and cheer on the Galaxy. Visit lagalaxy.com/tickets to secure your seats today. We move into stoppage time. Time of the essence. Depew gives it a ride. 5 minutes will be added on as indicated by the fourth official. Up and over the top. Barrios is snuck in. Flag has stayed down. Michael Barrios to ice it has the options. Rubio saved by Bond. Brilliantly done by the English keeper. The Chilean hit it at point blank range with the utmost power, but a strong hand from the man from Hemel Hempstead. Abubakar. Colorado bossing possession. The Galaxy desperately need to get a hold of it, and they do. Big save that from Jonathan Bond, who had a role to play in that Shinyashiki goal, which stands as the winner right now unless something changes. Derek Williams for Raveloson. Wide to the left now. Vasquez sliding it through for Hamalainen. The flag has stayed down for the Finn. Plays it off of the defender Rosenberry and out. It will be a corner kick upcoming for Los Angeles, and it will be their sixth. A chance for the big boys to capitalize. Zubak, Raveloson, Depew, Williams in there. Delivery from Vasquez and overhit by the Spaniard, past everybody and out on the other side. Disappointing for LA. Nicolas Mosqueda coming on to replace Cole Bassett here in stoppage time for the Colorado Rapids, and the Uruguayan will add a little more midfield solidity. Now in his third season with the Rapids after a good run out for 5 years with the Vancouver Whitecaps. 92nd minute. This would be a real crushing blow for LA, missing out on another opportunity to take first place and really gain some ground on Seattle and Sporting. Here's the throw. Rubio checks back. Good strength from Barrios. Talk about side versus speed. That's the case with Barrios, isolated against big Nick Depew. Mike Schauer to take the throw. Right in front of Greg Vanny. Vasquez pops it up. Shinyashiki. It's controlled by Raveloson now. It's given away by Williams. And Shinyashiki off on a run. Inside out from the Brazilian-born striker. He'll need some good hold-up play. Nipping at his heels is Derek Williams. Leggett can't get stuck in. It's cleared away by Williams. Galaxy need to get a hold of it, and they can't. Joveljic dropping deep, gives it away, sits up for Rubio between the lines, squares it back across. Gets it back, Diego Rubio is firing wide, and perhaps not the best decision there from the Chilean. Giving possession right back to Jonathan Bond and the Galaxy. It's hit and hope time, folks. And Bondi sending it long. Over the head of Zubak. Well, we'll come out. Post-game show coming up next. Stay with us here on Galaxy Radio, listeners. Give you the outcome of the San Jose, Minnesota game. It's a poor piece of first touch. A poor first touch, rather, from Derek Williams, who can't control it. Out on the left-hand side for Victor Vasquez. Quickly taken for Raveloson. Now here is Leggett. Nice shield of the ball that time from the U.S. International. He's got Araujo. Pulls it back wide on this right-hand side. Araujo squares it. He has Depew. L.A. committing numbers to the attack, but getting stuck in is Shinyashiki. Araujo looking for an option here. Has it in Leggett right in front of the Galaxy bench. 95th minute here in Los Angeles. The Galaxy with seconds left. And they'll push it all the way back for Hamalainen. Alvarez has got to get this forward if they want anything out of it. Faced up, it sits up for Raveloson, and maybe Williams chips it. Could have had a pop. Leggett thought about the volley. Zubak pulls it back. Leggett can't get the shot off, and no attempt on goal as the Galaxy let it slip through their hands. And away goes Diego Rubio, and that may be all she wrote. Derek Williams could have had a pop and opted to lob it over the top. And some of the fans heading to the doors. Silvia Petrescu blows for full time. The Galaxy lose out for the 7th time this season and the end of their 4-game unbeaten run. The final score from Carson, LA 1, Colorado 2. Keep it right here. The postgame show starts right after this.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
Tonight, Wingstop is upping the flavor of your cruise night in with Wingstop's Big Night In Bundle. 25 boneless wings, your choice of 3 craveable flavors and 3 delicious dips, all for just $16.99. Order tonight at wingstop.com at participating locations. Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Celebrate an all-thrill summer with your LA Galaxy family and San Manuel Casino. Join us every Thursday in July for a chance to win a 2021 Porsche Cayman or up to $100,000 in cash every hour from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. Plus, we're giving away additional free play prizes with our late-night bonus drawing at 10 p.m. Earn entries all month long by using your Club Serrano card, and you could drive away in a brand-new ride or a pocket full of cash. It's an all-thrill summer only at San Manuel. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich, Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life.
And welcome back full time as the stadium begins to clear here at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. And the Galaxy go down to home defeat for the 3rd time this season, ending their 4-game unbeaten run 2-1 as Colorado Rapids came in here and got a goal on either side of halftime to get their victory, their 10th of the season, as they stay in the 4th position in the Western Conference with their 10th win. However, draw within 1 point of 3rd place LA Galaxy and making up some big ground in the West. They are emerging as one of the contenders out here in the Western Conference. Time now, of course, for our Spectrum Mobile Save of the Match. The Save of the Game is brought to you by Spectrum Mobile, the fastest growing mobile provider in the nation. And it has to be early on in the second half. A barrage of chances from the Galaxy, namely from Derek Williams and Victor Vasquez. Some big saves made by William Yarborough, who got on his gloves to it to deny a bright start as the Galaxy came out with attacking purpose right after the break. But Yarborough on the scene, making some big saves. In fact, 3 of his 5 coming just after halftime in a critical juncture of this game. So congratulations to Yarborough with our Spectrum Mobile Save of the Match. And time now for our Herbalife Man of the Match. Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. You can give it to Andre Shinyashiki, but tough to give it to someone who scores the winner, albeit coming off the bench just a minute before, but I'd say it was a splendid performance in central midfield tonight from both Jack Price as well as Colin Warner for the Colorado Rapids, who did a good job of controlling things at times in the second half. They withstood a lot of that possession, allowed the Galaxy to pass around them. Good work on the left-hand side from Brian Galvan of the Colorado Rapids, and the Galaxy getting some positive performances themselves from Raveloson, who got that goal, his 5th of the season, and the equalizer 11 minutes from halftime. But the standout performer has to be Jack Price tonight, the Englishman captaining the side and performing like a captain, keeping their composure and keeping possession in large spells of possession in the second half and seeing Colorado to victory. Of course, they extended their unbeaten run to 4 now with their 3rd in the last 4 games. A team that has really turned the corner, as Robin Fraser's men have only lost once in their last 9. Some of the other scores in Major League Soccer tonight, just one other game unfolding, and that, of course, up in NorCal. It ended San Jose 1, Minnesota United FC 1, and you look at that, and right on appearances, it seems, it's a bit disappointing for San Jose. Well, throw into the fact that they were down to 10 men on the 21st minute as Nathan was dealt straight red, and that is a very positive result for Matias Almeida's men. It was Bakaya Dibasi with the own goal on the 12th minute, giving San Jose the dream start, then the sending off. However, Will Trapp able to equalize on the 22nd minute is Minnesota United, who just lost to the Galaxy and were on great run of form now, winless in their last 2, as San Jose get a valuable point in the Western Conference, and a victory that, of course, will see them still not amongst the elite. However, the Earthquakes closing in on that top 7, now on 23 points, level with LAFC. However, LAFC with a game in hand. Coming up next for the Galaxy, as I mentioned, a game that will be on ESPN as well as here at Dignity Health Sports Park at 7:30 Pacific time against the same San Jose Earthquakes. For the Colorado Rapids, they will return home with 3 points in their back pocket, land and get ready for an extra day's rest as they get set for the Saturday visit of Real Salt Lake, and a big one in the Western Conference. The Galaxy, you have to applaud them for their endeavor and their possession. Just didn't have the cutting edge tonight in front of goal. It was a night of frustration for Dejan Joveljic, who just couldn't get it going, didn't have the clear-cut chances that he wanted, and a tip of the hat to one of the better defensive sides in Major League Soccer in the Colorado Rapids. As I mentioned, a team that came in with a 17 goals allowed in MLS, amongst the best, and looking formidable at the back. Tough to break down. That is the resume, and a team that made 3 changes and, of course, went to a altered formation with a 3-4-3, differing from that 4-3-3 that we saw against the Houston Dynamo. Regardless of the formation numbers, whatever you want to throw at it, an impressive run in terms of defending here for the Colorado Rapids, and continue to be amongst the best in defensive play this season. And in fact, only Seattle have scored or have allowed fewer goals in the Major League Soccer campaign. So a chance for the Galaxy to regroup, but not a lot of time, as they have, of course, just a couple of days rest before they await the visit for a mysterious San Jose team who you don't know what you're going to get out of. They've turned the corner, a little tougher to beat. They're not clinging exclusively to that man-marking system. However, they do at times adhere to that philosophy. Nevertheless, a philosophical conundrum, kind of a tough jigsaw puzzle to figure out. I'm sure plenty to mull over for Greg Vanny, Dan Kalishman, and the LA Galaxy assistants. Well, that's going to do it for us. Once again, the final score tonight from Carson, California. The LA Galaxy 1, the Colorado Rapids 2. On behalf of the entire crew, this is Christian Miles saying so long and good night from Carson.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
Tonight, Wingstop is upping the flavor of your cruise night in with Wingstop's Big Night In Bundle. 25 boneless wings, your choice of 3 craveable flavors and 3 delicious dips, all for just $16.99. Order tonight at wingstop.com at participating locations. Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Celebrate an all-thrill summer with your LA Galaxy family and San Manuel Casino. Join us every Thursday in July for a chance to win a 2021 Porsche Cayman or up to $100,000 in cash every hour from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. Plus, we're giving away additional free play prizes with our late night bonus drawing at 10 p.m. Earn entries all month long by using your Club Serrano card, and you could drive away in a brand new ride or a pocket full of cash. It's an all-thrill summer only at San Manuel. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.